Good morning, everyone. Hope your Tuesday is going well. Today we're going to open up a box of 2017 Panini Torque, and of course you know that means with it we're going to open a 92 Pro Set Racing pack. This obviously Pro Set Racing product doesn't have any inserts except for the Legends set, but there is an opportunity to pull a Dale Earnhardt champion, Winston Cup champion hologram. And there are 12 cards in each pack. A little bit of information about the Pro Set Club and what they have to offer. And then we'll have their little piece of information with a TNN Motorsports schedule for 1992. It's always included in every pack. We're going to start off with Hall of Famer Buddy Baker. Trying to see what's on. That's his TNN jacket. And then probably the Kanawha Insurance driving uniform, because he drove the number 47 car, the Kanawha Insurance car, in a few races in 1991. Up next is 91 Daytona 500 winner Ernie Irvan. He also won at Watkins Glen that season. We have the 42 rig, Sabco, Felix Sabates owned that team. Kyle Petty was the driver. DW, with his first win under his car number 17, when he was the owner of car number 17, he did win as an owner early in his career, I believe, very, very early on at Nashville, before he moved to Dyegard. But this was his first win in the car 17 that he basically purchased from Rick Hendrick. That was at North Wilkesboro in 91. Terry Labonte went back to Billy Hagan's team in 1991, team that he won the title with in 1984. Alan Bestwick, longtime MRN announcer. Paul Andrews, crew chief for Alan Kulwicki during his title season in 1992. L.D. Ottinger, longtime driver in the Busch Series. I believe he retired at the end of the 1990 season, maybe 91. I can't remember. I know he was nearing the end of his career. Here's one of the legend cards, and it will be prefixed with an L. This is, of course, Junior Johnson. Up next, we have the car number 90 Whistler Electronics Ford. This was driven by Dorsey Schrader. It has those numbers that I like. It has that gradient on it, kind of that fade. Dorsey drove this car in the 1992 Daytona 500 for Junie Donlevy. Robert Yates, Hall of Fame car owner. And there's the debate is out whether or not Smokey Yunick should be in the Hall of Fame. And the talking heads over at SiriusXM always say, well, look at how many wins he has as a crew chief and so forth. He's only got 10 wins as a crew chief and 14 poles and yada, yada, yada. My argument is it's Hall of Fame, not Hall of Numbers. Fame is the root word for the word famous. And Smokey Yunick certainly is that, and I believe has a rightful place in the NASCAR Hall of Fame. So up next, our 2017 box of Panini Torque with Kevin Harvick, Danica Patrick. Could get something cool, could get something horrible. We'll zoom and scroll. Got black background, white printing. That works really well, especially for me, since I have bad astigmatism. So everything appears blurry to me. And wow, they sealed that one up good. It is a thick pack. So you know what that means. It means we're getting more than likely a relic. But they could have stuffed in a... They could have stuffed in a couple of them decoy cards and threw us a nice autograph in there, but I don't see that happening. We brag about these wrappers all the time, so I'm not going to say much there, other than I really like the designs of the Torque wrappers for 2017. 2016 ones are really nice as well. So let's go ahead and move our relic to the back. Do feel it back there, so... We've got start off with Adam Stevens. I believe that's the first Adam Stevens card that I've ever picked up. So we'll move that one to the back. That is an insert. There you see, what is it called? Directing Traffic. So Adam Stevens. May have to take that one to get signed. Then we've got Joey Logano when he was in the Xfinity Series occasionally for Penske. Of course, in 2011, they put the limit of how many races a driver... No, they didn't. They did that a little bit later on. 2011 is when they stopped counting points. You had to declare a series. We have our Dillon appearance, so we have checked that box for the day. Pre-race of Chase Elliott. Let's zoom in on those sunglasses. So he's standing across from his car. This was when he was still in the 24. Can't really tell what track that is. Maybe Daytona. Maybe not Daytona, because that is a long way back to the stands. It could be Kansas or Las Vegas. AJ Allmendinger. Then we get an Xfinity Series card of Blake Cook. Don't see those very often. He doesn't have a lot of cards out there. Of course, Blake runs a company called Filter Time. Denny Hamlin is next. Nice base set card. Ooh, we have a Gray Galding fan interaction. Numbered 1 out of 100. Wow. So we got a bookend. Very solid. Very solid Gray Galding at bookend there. So we'll take that one. This should be our gold, which is Brandon Jones. Get that Galding sleeved up here in just a minute. And then we will do our reveal and see who our relic is. Is it going to be numbered? I don't think it's going to be numbered, but it's going to be Metal Materials. Ooh, it is numbered. 477 out of 499. Can you make out the car yet? It's going to be Bubba Wallace when he was driving for Roush in the Xfinity Series. So we seem to have been pulling a lot of Bubba relic cards lately. We just pulled that one the other day, the tire relic that's horizontally orientated. That was really nice. And then this is a dual sheet metal. And you can see a little scuff marks there on it. So overall, not a bad piece, but I really like that Gray Galding 1 out of 100. I know somebody else who might like that card too, so might have to do some trading there. But Gray Galding card number 001 out of 100. Very cool. We'll get that one sleeved and top loaded like we do all of our numbered cards, or we have been getting in that habit lately. Got some nice base cards. I'll have to check and see if I need those. And then nice parallel there, Brandon Jones. And then Adam Stevens card. I'm happy to get a crew chief. I wish they'd put those back in the base sets. Looks like today we're not going to do the Guardians of the Galaxy Advent Calendar. My wife had class last night, so she was up kind of late. And I just asked her, I said, hey, we'll just go ahead and do 2 videos on Tuesday, and then we'll drop those on Wednesday. Or 1 video on Tuesday, but we'll do both days in 1 video, and we'll drop that on Wednesday. So anyway, I appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the support, the likes, the subs, the comments, etc., etc. Let's keep those rolling in, and we just keep having fun with this channel. So as always, thanks again for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and we will see you tomorrow.